Wait, is this a whatever theory? So, yeah, here it goes, I guess.
There are many theories to explain the great unknown. Some people turn to science, others religion. And of course there are those that just shove both aside and say that life as we know it just happened, though this theory turns back to science in the end. See Darwinism. Cima da Congliano, God the Father. JPG. Many different countries and races have had religion for as long as there has been recorded history, and in the more recent times of intercontinental travel, there have been reports of black holes, places where boats and planes just disappear off the face of the earth. The most famous being the Bermuda Triangle. No one knows why these places exist, or even how they exist. But there is one theory, spoken in little more than whispers due to its controversial subject matter. It is referred to, by some, as the God theory. History of the God theory. It is said that during the reign of King Henry VIII, 3 high-standing bishops, this was before the creation of the Church of England, were called into a private meeting. No one knows what was said during this meeting, with only the 4 men in the room. However, after the meeting concluded, the bishops were quickly taken aboard a mysterious ship and never seen again. According to one of the bishop's diaries, found in the late 1890s during a restoration of one of Henry's manors, the king had been acting peculiarly in the months leading up to when they were called in to counsel the king. He had been rambling in mass, talking about how God was man-made, and how he would make a far better God than any that the Romans and Hebrews had made. The bishop, who also practiced in medicine, took it as insanity setting in, and ordered that the Henry be bled to allow the demons causing his insanity to escape. After bleeding the king several times in the month, the king's ramblings stopped and the bishop declared Henry sane. It was only a month later that the 3 bishops disappeared. There are many differing theories as to what happened to these bishops. One was that Henry sent them to a harsh and savage land as a form of exile from the British Isles, and as punishment for speaking out against the head of state. Another is that the bishops were simply going back to Rome and assumed similar roles in the Vatican. Then, of course, there is the God theory,